snow fences, you're seeing as well the reindeer fence. And this reindeer fence runs around the entire downtown area and is keeping these animals out, because right now during the winter they're up in the high mountains. They are migrating towards the end of the summer up to the mountains, because there the snow is very soft. It's very easy to dig through and find some reindeer moss and some grass so they can survive. Out here you see there's a lot of frozen solids, so that's really difficult to survive. But up there we have as well some birch forests. And towards the end of the winter, when the snow is melting up there, then all the predators are coming up, the brown bears, the wolves, the lynx. So for them it's safer than to come down to the coastline. Here by the coast, of course, we have as well the first green grass. So they always come down here, they enjoy the green grass. Unfortunately, of course, in between the houses, nicely protected, the first green is growing. So we usually had several hundred animals here in the downtown area, and they were all feeding of everything they could find in your garden. Unfortunately, when you feed, you digest as well. So we always had a lot of natural fertilizer stinking up our summers. And this is why we built this very nice reindeer fence to keep the buggers off the road. When you have maybe seen them in the inland where they are grazing, and sometimes they are as well using the road, and they are clogging up the road, because I don't know whether you've realized we don't have a single traffic light in the entire Finnmark. And our county here, the most northern county, is as large as Denmark. But in Denmark we have 5.5 million people living, and here we only have 70,000. Actually, our county up here, the Finnmark, is larger than the entire country of Switzerland. You know you're right. So, when still we don't need traffic lights, but we always have traffic jams, and that is of course due to the reindeers. They're always clogging up everything. Yeah, and now we are on the left side. You see the pipeline running down. We were talking about this bakery fire in 1890, and we had a very large fire. Everything burned down, and the city elders decided back then to rebuild everything in a very modern way. So they invested quite a lot. They built this pipeline hydroelectric power station there since 1890, and then all the new houses got electricity to prevent open fires as much as possible. And in 1891 all the streets, every single footpath was lit up electrically. So Hammerfest 1891, the first town with a complete electric lighting system. Yeah, and if you look to the left, you see the mountain range, and this is usually that what keeps us from all the storms in the winter. You have to imagine, usually the winter storm direction is from north and east. And so this is why Hammerfest was built on this side of the mountain, because they are keeping the big storms. If we are having the first autumn storm in fall, somewhere around early September, this is when the fall season starts here, and they are already so strong that the refinery out on the island has to shut down the outer areas, because all of you would be blown away. I'm a little heavier, so I'm more grounded and anchored, but all of you would be blown away. But not here along the sea down in the downtown area. That's really nicely protected, and so this is why Hammerfest was built on this side. Unfortunately, if you look to the left, this is as well where the south is. So after 2 months of the polar night where the sun is not shining at all, over there is the first time when the sun crosses around over the horizon, and then it still takes 6-7 weeks before it's high enough and around enough that the downtown area gets the first rays of sun. And this is why we are calling the mountain with the radio tower on top the tour1, the thief, because the bugger is stealing our sun. Yeah, now we are slowly coming up to the last stop for today, our viewpoint on Mount Saalen. And please again be very careful, it could be rather slippery up there. And we're going to pass by two very old traditional Sami buildings, and on the way out you can make a quick photo there. For now we are approaching the edge, and there's a lot of snow maybe as well, so very careful while walking around. And the edge actually looks steeper than it is, so just dare to join me up for a quick picture. And if you're a little bit afraid, make sure you're standing in front of me, because in case we are falling, at least you'll have a very soft landing. And you see here on the left side all the snow fences, and on our way back down to the downtown area, I'll tell you a little bit more about the snow fences up here. But for now, get ready, get your jackets out, your hats on, and then we are off, because what you see there at the end of the road, this is where we're gonna stop for the nice view. And here on the left side you see now as well the two Sami buildings.